Mr Speaker, I'm very pleased to be the final speaker in this second reading debate on the Alcohol Law Reform Bill, and sir, I don't really want to traverse a lot of the ground that's been well covered by others in this debate, but let's just say, sir, that I think across the House we have agreement that control of alcohol and dealing with the harm it causes is an issue that we all acknowledge to be a significant one for our society. I think where the differences start to come in, sir, is that on this side we are very aware that while legislation is absolutely a part of that solution, sir, it's never going to be the whole of it, and we have to recognise that, and if we think that there is anything that this House can do that would deal with all of the issues around alcohol, short of prohibition, and so history tells us that doesn't work either, then we're not being realistic. So for myself, I came into the Justice and Electoral Committee while that committee was partway through consideration of this legislation, and I just want to add my voice to those who have already commended the Chair, Chester Borrows, for an excellent process that he ran, and in fact all of the committee for what I thought was a very constructive way that they approached this bill from all sides of the House. So, listening to debate this afternoon, I've actually been surprised how little some of the specifics within the bills have been touched on, and I'm certainly not going to run through them all, but I do just want to comment on a couple of the provisions that I'm particularly enamoured of. Sir, I think the most important of all of the changes that this bill will bring is the ability now for local communities to have a much greater say in where and how alcohol is sold in their district. And if there's one thing I hear as a local electorate MP, it's that communities want to have a say on where alcohol can be sold from within their communities. And in fact, they're always staggered to find that under present law they don't. This bill will deliver that to communities, sir. It will allow the people of Selwyn and communities like Hallsville and Rolleston, where these are pressing issues, to work with Council to ensure that the planning rules reflect their needs, and I think, sir, that is a tremendous advancement in the law on alcohol control. So the bill now from Select Committee is effective in decreasing the visibility of alcohol in our supermarkets, and I think that is a positive step forward. The other thing that I think is worth commenting on, sir, and as I do so as a parent of children who are reaching the age where I'm not sure I'm going to have to be dealing with these issues, I'm very pleased to see, sir, that the bill contains a provision that would make it an offence for anyone to supply alcohol to those who are under 18 without their parents' or guardians' consent. So that is my job as a parent, to decide how I want to raise my children in terms of alcohol consumption, and I would be horrified, sir, if my young teenage children were to go to parties and be plied with alcohol by other parents or older children without me knowing about it, and I absolutely endorse, sir, that new offence provision. The other area, I think, sir, where tremendous steps have been made, and there are many, but the one I wanted to touch on is the fact that this bill increases and enhances penalties around irresponsible marketing of alcohol, particularly those products and marketing promotions that are specifically aimed at targeting young people. That sort of behaviour, sir, is reprehensible and should be stamped on, and this bill sets up the tools for that to occur. So, in closing, the comment I want to make around the balancing of interests that we have had to do in this bill is that I think it is very important on any issue that this House deals with, and particularly those that are cut across all of society, is that we don't just listen to the activists who beat a path to our door. Of course we must hear from them, but actually, sir, I think it's valuable to go out, stand on the streets of your shopping communities and shopping areas, as I have done around Selwyn, and talk to the people who wouldn't necessarily make an appointment to come and see their MP. And so I've spent many an hour standing, saying to people, what do you think about alcohol reform? Should we have alcohol in supermarkets? What should the age be? Do you want other people to be able to supply alcohol to your children? And having done that, sir, for many hours and talked to very many of my constituents, I am very convinced that the moderate, sensible but important advancements we've made around alcohol control are a good balance around curbing alcohol harm and still protecting, as colleagues on this side of the House have said, the responsible use of alcohol that most New Zealanders are able to enjoy. So let me just close where I began, and that is to say that legislation is a part of the solution. It will never be the whole answer. That is something for the whole of society to continue to address. But, Sarah, I'm very happy to commend this bill to the House.
The question is that the motion be agreed to. Those of that opinion will say aye. Contrary, no. The ayes have it. A party vote. The member's not seeking a personal vote. That would be a division, a party vote. Party vote. The clerk will conduct a party vote.
New Zealand National,
57 votes in favour.
New Zealand Labour,
2 votes in favour.
Yeah, look, votes will be held in silence. Can we repeat the Labor Party vote, please? We were unable to hear.
42 votes in favour.
Thank you.
Green Party,
9 votes in favour.
ACT New Zealand,
5 votes opposed.
Māori Party,
3 votes in favour.
Progressive,
1 vote in favour.
United Future,
1 vote in favour.
Mana,
1 in favour.
Honourable Chris Carter.
1 in favour.
Any other votes?
The ayes are 115, the noes are 5. The motion is agreed to.
Alcohol Reform Bill, second reading.
This bill is set down for committee stage next sitting day. Call on Government Order of the Day.